shout out to all the parents, we love it. It's the Dadline podcast. I'm a Dadline fan, where's my Dadline fan? I said I'm a Dadline fan, where's my Dadline fan? Yeah.
Hey, how are you? We're back again. It's the Dadline. Today we got a special episode. We're stepping out of our comfort zone. Me and Seed are inviting guests on. Me, Seed, and the homie Damien. What's going on, boys?
Yeah, what's going on? What's going on, guys?
What's going on, everyone? Glad I have D on here. We've been trying to work at this for a while, so glad we could get the guy on.
Yeah, sir. Glad to be here. Excited. Talk some good stuff with the boys, with the dads, you know. So I'm excited.
Yeah, man. So we're here, dude. It's fucking episode 8. We're gonna dive into a couple things. Damien kind of lives a different path than us, but in the same path because he is a dad of 2, or dad of 3 too. I mean, if you wanna, because he steps into the stepfather role, which we can dabble in on. Kid's a Marine. One of the good friends. I think me and C both known him from fucking. I mean, I've known him for my whole life. C's probably on 15 years plus now. So.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. So it's friends that you have for more than 20 years. It's kind of wild. But after that, man, Seed. So what's going on, dude? Is the Pats gonna do it or what?
Dude, I hope so, man. We haven't had this feeling of the Pats doing something in the playoffs for what, 8 years since Brady left or something.
I know.
So
kind of feels the same way though. You know what I mean?
Dude, it feels the same way. It feels like it's happened every year since. It's crazy. Yeah. It's like you get so used to winning all the time. It's like it's coming back. It doesn't feel new. It feels like, all right, here we go, back again. Let's get another one.
No, exactly. And it's like I don't want to be one of those fans, but like I didn't watch them, while we're getting our ass whooped or whatever. But at the same time, it's it feels good to be on the winning side again. Having Brady doing what he's been doing forever, winning. And then, kind of struggling after that. Drake May picking up the mantle, doing what he has to do. It's been beautiful to watch. Can't even lie.
Drake May.
Dude, he actually kind of plays like Brady. It's a little weird. Except he's a little faster, obviously.
Oh, dude, he's a lot faster. Yeah. I mean,
but it's been good, man. I'm very excited for this weekend game. I know like a lot of us had plans to watch it or whatever, but we're getting that big ass snowstorm. So
yeah, man, I was supposed to go over Seed. I was supposed to go over Seed's house, dude, and we were gonna send the wives over to the bar that's right across the street from Seed's house, but I don't think that's happening because we would have to take a snowmobile there. So
yeah. I was hearing like 12 inches. I mean, we're supposed to get a whole foot of snow. Like
I think it's
wild.
2 feet now.
I think it's gonna be 2 feet now, dude.
Yeah, man.
You gotta get the freaking Huskies out going, Jesus, man.
That's fine, dude. I'll be out there fucking shoveling with bears, dude. Fuck it.
No, that's wild.
Yeah, man. Let's do it, dude. Honestly, I'm gonna jump right into because me and C, we were both talking about the dad role. If you're cool with it, I'm gonna jump right into the stepfather role. I got a question right off the bat.
No, of course.
All right. So, what moment made you feel like, okay, this is my kid too?
Ooh,
I'm coming with the heat, bro.
So no, all right. So again, I've been with my wife for about 11 years. So when we first got together, again, I'm a stepfather at this point. She had a 4-year-old daughter, and again, when I first met her, I fell in love with her. She was an energetic girl, very energetic. I mean, she just loved to run around and be carefree, but she always had so much energy, and I loved it because we just play around, and I'd always be there. Shortly when we got together, I would say I think within 2 years she moved in, and from there on, obviously, again being in the stepfather role, I want to make sure I can be that male figure to show her like, hey, I'm gonna treat your mom right, but at the same time, it's like if you need need to talk or need any help, I'm gonna be there. One of the moments that I can remember that made me feel like, okay, like this is not just my girl's daughter, but this is starting to become my daughter, is when I started picking her up from school every day. And then even then, I was able to take her to some school functions, like some winter balls and winter stuff, and even just in general, just like if she had a school dance, it's like, hey, I'll drop you off, I'll pick you up. That's fine. Like like let your mom do it. Sometimes she's at work, or sometimes she's busy, and it's like, no, I got her. Let me let me be that guy to just make sure she's good. Like so. Honestly, when I started to just be more involved in the school life, just literally like I said, taking her to school, picking her up, bringing her all that stuff, it made me like it's not just like, hey, she's just at the house. Like no, like I'm involved in that way. So for me, it was that, and obviously there's a whole bunch of other moments later on in life. She's 15 now, which is insane to say because, like I said, 4 years old, just crazy little girl, nothing
Yeah,
but
man.
smiles, and now it's like going through the trenches of boys and hormones and
Yep, yep.
The trenches
just
of freshman year, dude. I'm dreading it, man, with my
Trenches.
daughter.
yeah, man, it's wild. So like again, trying to give advice and trying to be there for her, but throughout the time, just Christmases and all these holidays and stuff, and being there. But truly, me being there to just drop her off. I mean, pick her up, drop her off for school stuff. It's like wow, like okay, like this is what being a dad is. It's not just being there at the home, but it's being
Right.
wherever they're at. So for me, it was that.
Yeah, I mean, to backpack off that question, it's probably harder to answer now because it's like you said, it's been fucking over 10 years now. So
Yep.
like you could probably answer that question maybe 7 years ago better. But
Yeah.
no, I think you hit the spot on that, dude. First of all, I just kind of fucking blindsided you with that. By the way, this pod,
Nah, nah,
man,
nah.
we jump on this thing and it's like a freestyle. We don't have notes.
Yeah,
It's just like
definitely.
Yeah,
I
no, of
say
course.
I ask what's okay and what's not
Yeah.
okay, and I'm gonna fucking hit you with a question.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm an open book. The thing is, like you said, Max, in the beginning, we've known each other forever, and me and Seed, I feel like at that point, it's getting to that same thing. Like, might not be we're like fourth grade, but at the same time,
Yeah.
I feel like we know each other forever. So, I mean, for the most part, I'm an open book. We just some dads trying to make it, and if we can, if I always say like if our stories, if my story can help someone, like, hey, he did it this way or whatever, I'm glad to help, glad to share.
Yeah, D, going off what you were saying, like obviously that's a transition for you, right? It's also a transition for your stepdaughter.
Yeah.
Like, did you see like at any moment was she like embracing the idea of you being a stepdad, or was it always just like, oh, this is mom's like boyfriend? Like how did that transition like progress throughout the years?
Yeah.
Obviously when they're
No,
four, you know what I mean? They're kind of just
no, of
going with the
course.
motions.
Yeah. I mean that's a great question. Honestly, I never truly felt like I was just a guy around. I felt like
That's what's
she
up.
embraced me. I like I said, I try to be there as much as possible for both of them. Obviously, love her mom to death. The wife, and I try my best. So I've never got the sense of like, oh, he's just a whatever. Which is a good feeling for me. Like, deep down inside, who knows what she thinks now? Whatever. But I've never personally got that sensation like of, oh, she doesn't want me around her or he's whatever. I think she just like, yeah, like this is my mom's new guy and he treats me well and I like him a lot and he's fun and he's there for us and he makes sure we're good and all that stuff. So I mean, because I felt so like I felt comfort from her, it made it easier for me to comfort her at the same time. So it's like we're giving each other that energy. So
Nice, I
yeah, I
like that.
mean, yeah, we never really fought or
It's
it
crazy.
never
It's like you
yeah
don't know what's going on in her brain, and you probably
yeah.
don't want to know. I mean, dude, listen,
Especially a
listen.
girl, yeah,
Yeah,
I'm alright,
dude,
but
she's at that age. I mean, because has it come a time too where it's like, now listen, you've known her since 4 years old, so
yeah,
she's getting into those ages now where you're gonna have to like not discipline, but in a sense, you gotta
no, of course,
kind of put a rule down. And like, has
yeah.
she hit you with the "you're not my dad" yet?
It's so thankfully me and her dad are cool, which makes
Yep.
it a lot easier. Like we're on the same page again. Like I being the stepdad role, I always want to make sure that dad understands. Like, hey, I'm never gonna overstep that boundary, but at the same time, it's like do you want me to, like, do you want me to, put down some laws? And he said, of course. It's like, I'm there every day. She goes with him on the weekends and whatnot, but he said, of course. It's like, hey, if she's acting up, if she's talking back, if she's not doing good, if she's failing, or she's doing XYZ, she's like, hey, you've been there this whole time. You're my second pair of eyes. You're my second pair of, you're my other mouth. He's like, as long as you don't abuse her. It's like, no, no. He's like, drop that discipline. Yeah. So there's been plenty of times where, I wouldn't say like I disciplined her more or less, because I try the most to have that for her mom, but I'm always there to, if there's been rocky situations, to sit down and be like, hey, listen, you fucked up. You messed up. Let's talk about this. Let's fix this. Let's understand this, and let's try not to do it again. I mean, and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna be your best friend, but if you keep messing up at the same time, I'm gonna have to put the law down. I'm like, whether it's taking away your phone, whether it's telling your mom like, hey, you got to be grounded because of XYZ. Like sometimes, again, we have another little baby right here now, and she's busy. Like my dad, the wife's busy, so sometimes I gotta be the person like, hey, you've been disrespectful. You can't do that. And I got the okay from dad to say, hey, um, whether or not you're grounded, you can't go out. I got to drop the law down, and I feel like she understands. But again, being a teenager, a lot of eye rolls, a lot of a
Oh
lot of
man, I
just
bet.
like, oh my god, like a lot of talking back. But I feel like at the same time she understands. But again, teenagers, man, it's just they
Yeah,
think they know everything. They think it's
yeah.
like we're trying to be an enemy or we're hating. It's just
Yep.
like, no, we're not. Like I try to make them understand. It's like we've been through your shoes. You're just trying to make sure you're on the right track. So
Right.
it's like if I got to drop a little bit of law, we got to do what we got to do. And
Dude,
again,
That's
like
so
her
solid.
dad's about that, so it makes it easier.
so I just want to say, like, you're blessed, dude, that you have a good relationship with, her dad. A lot of people aren't in that position where they have a good relationship, or your wife now doesn't have a good relationship with, I don't want to say baby dad, but like, your
Yeah, her
stepdaughter's
father.
dad. Yeah,
Yeah.
like a lot of people don't have that type of relationship or respect. Usually it's always beef, it always ended
Yeah.
wrong, it's toxic. So honestly, you're blessed, bro. You know what I mean? Like you are saying, both of you are gonna be eyes now, watching out for her. So that's good for her to have as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
And
something
the
she
thing is
can look
too
at too.
is I was gonna
Hmm.
say like it is kind of uncommon for us to be cool, and I'd be lying to say if it was always like that, because sometimes it's I would say more in the beginning was a little bit rocky because of course it's always a
It's
heated
understandable.
emotions,
Yeah, yeah,
like who's this new guy stepping into
yep,
my
yeah.
my daughter's life,
Gonna
and
be around
all
my
this other.
daughter type of thing. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
and I completely understand.
understandable.
So yeah, so it took a little bit of time for us to actually, kind of sit down, have some conversations, and get on the same page. But once we've been on the same page, it's been easy. It's been good. Like, hey, I keep him updated. He tells me what's up, so
That's
it's
good,
good.
dude.
Yeah, man.
Thinking
And
about,
honestly, like I feel like it would probably be harder if you jumped into the picture now.
oh, yep, yep.
Oh
Like
yeah,
like,
oh
you
yeah,
know what I mean? That would
yeah.
be that would
She wouldn't even want to talk to me.
oh my god, she would hit you up too. Um
She's like, who the
dude,
fuck is
and
this
then
guy?
the eye rolls, dude. I can only imagine. I mean, she's 4 years old for me and I get the eye rolls now, so um yeah, man, like but dude, congratulations. Damien just had his second what
Congrats, bro.
January
Another
1st,
baby
dude.
boy, New
The
Year's baby.
New Year's
New Year's
baby.
baby, dude. One of the first babies out of the hospital, right? In the new
Yeah,
year.
and this in our city, I'm the first one in our city to have the baby. I wouldn't say in all, obviously in the state, but at least in our city, I'm the first one, which is
That's
awesome.
insane, dude.
That's what's up. What time was he born?
5:14
Crazy, man.
Crazy, dude.
a.m. 5:14 a.m. January 1st. So
Good thing
yeah.
you weren't a degenerate, dude. And you weren't out at like, you know what I mean, at a New Year's party, dude.
Nah. Yeah, I mean, oh man, it was definitely wild because the wife was pretty much saying like, "Hey, I think I need to go to the hospital." I'm like, "You do?" She's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "I mean, if you think so, I mean, you've been through this, so
Yeah.
go."
Yep, yep.
So she already had a bag packed, and she went to the hospital again. For the people wondering like, "Oh, why didn't you take her?" Whatnot. She was good. She was fine. I have a 3-year-old here at the time, so I made
Yeah.
sure he was good. We called her mom. Her mom came over the house, stayed
Yep.
with the 3-year-old, and then once her mom came, I end up going to the hospital with her and making sure everything's all set, and then yeah, no, it was a magical moment. Another
That's
baby
awesome.
boy. So
Boy, Dad.
How's the 3-year-old doing? How's he transitioning?
oh my god, man, it's unbelievable in the best way possible. He loves him to death. Like I've never seen a kid be so well transitioned to just a big moment in life because it's not just like, oh, we got an animal, or hey, there's whatever. Like it's another person forever in the house, and he's doing amazing. I think what helped was the whole time the wife was pregnant, we told them, "Hey, there's a baby, and that's your brother. Like that's your little brother in there. You're gonna love him. He's gonna love you." So the whole time we've been telling him, like, that's your brother in there, and he would always go up to the wife and say, "Oh, hi, little baby, hi, brother," and then which is awesome. And then
Yeah.
finally, when he got, when our little baby boy came, he just was so happy, like, "That's my brother," and we're like, "Yeah, that's your brother, he's here." And then so every day he loves to see him. We wait. The first thing he does, he calls my name. I wake up, I go to him, and he's like, "Can I see my baby brother?" I'm like, "Let's go see your baby brother." So every morning, and just even throughout the day, he's just so excited to see him. So it's a blessing. Like we're a little bit nervous, like, is he gonna be jealous? Because he's still young, so we didn't know if he was gonna be like jealous of taking over time. But nah, he wants to be part of the gang. So it's a blessing. It's a big blessing.
Yeah, man.
I love that, dude.
Yeah,
It's
definitely
awesome, man.
tiring though.
Yeah. I
Man.
mean, you also got a teenage girl in there, so I'm guessing she's like helping out and stuff.
Yeah, you would
Get into it, man. Get into it.
you would think so. Nah, so again, she loves both the kids to death. But again, I think being I'd probably be the same way. Being a
Oh
teenager,
yeah.
you know, I feel like you're not thinking.
Yeah.
So she's around and she definitely loves him, but I think she maybe a little lost of like how she can help mom a little bit. And again, it's one of those conversations we told, like, hey, if the baby's crying, you can feed him for a couple times or whatever. So I think honestly, I think we just have to maybe get her more in the routine rather than her trying to step up. And I think it'll make it a little easier because like she's just wants to be giggling on the phone and want to
that's
It could
stay
tough,
out
be.
after
man. That's tough.
school.
It's
It's
one of
no,
those things, man. Like,
yeah.
dude, when
We
I
don't want
was
to take her
14,
youth away,
15,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
that
exactly.
you
Exactly.
can't take the youth away. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
So that's the hard thing. It's like again, it's like so we don't fault her for it. Again, we would love for her to try to step up a little bit more. But I know when we were 15, we were running around the city
Yeah,
with our
exactly. We
sagging
thought
a
we knew
little bit
best, you
like
know what I mean?
little thugs,
Oh,
and
you couldn't
so
tell me shit.
that's what I'm saying. So I'm like, at the same time, I'm like, I'm not mad. It's just
Yeah.
hopefully she'll recognize a little bit, like I want to step up a little bit, and hopefully
You
she'll
never
get there. She'll get there.
Yeah,
It'll come in time.
yeah, you
Yeah,
never
that's
know
what.
either, dude. She could
Yeah.
be like, you know, I mean, she's 15. She could be uncomfortable. I know my first time holding a baby. I'm a
Yeah.
fucking adult, and I'm like, this shit is crazy.
Dude, I don't know
Yeah.
about you guys, dude. I didn't hold a baby until wait, I did hold my nephew. But like first of all, I never changed a baby until I had my daughter, my first kid.
Yeah.
I was one of those dudes, like I would be watching my nephew, and if he like went, you know what I mean, was in diapers, I would have my wife do it, or I was bringing his ass back to my sister. Like
Like, here you
I'm
go.
not wiping no ass unless I need to.
Yeah.
But here I'm
That's
him
funny.
now, a dad of two, dude. I'm wiping ass all day. So
All
it's
day,
like,
dude, all day. I did it very little bit. So I'm I'm probably one of the weird ones. Not weird ones. Not it's not even on me. My mom just had a baby 14 years apart. So when I was like 14, my mom had my little sister.
right.
So it's like when I was a freshman or sophomore, or whatever, she had the baby. So I would help her. I would help mom a couple
See, but
times.
there becomes like your past coming on to your stepdaughter. You think like,
Yeah.
hey, I was there at one point. You can be there, but listen, like it's different, man. People, everyone's different. You know
Exactly.
what I mean?
Yeah. And the thing is too, back in the day, life was a lot slower. Like no
Mhm.
social media really like
Right.
that.
Yeah, you're
There
right.
Yep.
was it
Yep.
was more everything was more personal and more community based. Now everything is just fast, fast, fast. Everything is just kind of on the go and who's who, what's what and everything. So it's just a lot of loud noise over there. Back in the day, like I said, it was us just hanging. And now it's just more of just craziness. So
Now it's just me and
it's
Seed on the
wild.
pod, dude. This is the only time the boys get together.
Hey, you
Hey,
gotta do what you gotta do. It's a beautiful thing, there,
exactly.
no? A
Yeah,
nice little hangout session.
yeah, man, it's nice. It's nice.
No, it is. No, it's a good thing. I mean, I feel like that's the thing what a lot of people are missing. I mean, you got to think back in the day, we had communities come together. People knew each other's neighbors and everything, and you're like, we're going door to door. But like I said, now everything's going so fast that we need to do a podcast just to stay in touch. And it's sad that
Yep.
life's crazy because everybody deserves it. Not even just dads, everybody. But I feel like that nowadays dads we're just we got to make the money because money ain't like what it used to be.
Yep,
We
yep,
it ain't like what it used to be. We gotta hustle crazy. So it's wild.
yeah, yeah. Or we just gamble it away.
Yeah, bro. Just lose it all on Saturday night prelims.
Oh yeah, UFC tomorrow. It's a wrap.
Dude, it starts at 3, dude. I'll be fucking bankrupt by 7.
What's
Main
it?
card.
Main card
Yeah,
at
main
9.
card.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, man.
No, that's actually beautiful. I don't have to worry about staying up till 12 o'clock. Don't matter
Exactly, dude.
anyways.
That's what I call a dad fucking pay-per-view.
I love
Hell
those,
yeah.
dude.
A
I'll
dad
tell the wife.
fucking fight
I'll
night.
tell the wife go to bed. I'll take the little guy with me. And we'll watch UFC. And as soon as it's done, I'll put him to bed. I'll go to bed.
There you
So,
go.
Yeah, so
you
you're
know.
coming up on 1 month, right?
Yeah, just about. Just wild. Time's flying, man. I go back to work beginning of March. So
Yeah. See, it feels like forever, but it's not. Trust me.
Hey.
I took the whole 3 months, and I was like, oh man, I got another month and a half or another 2 months. Man, that shit fucking flew by. But
Yeah,
honestly,
no,
that's a blessing that we can take that time because
yeah,
I know a lot of people like our dads, like they didn't take that time off.
Nope. Yep.
Even
yeah,
some of my coworkers, they're like, dude, I had fucking 3 days off, and I had to
yeah.
use PTO for it.
Literally, dude.
No, it's wild. No, exactly. No, it's a blessing. Thing because at the end of the day, it's you can never get this time back. Seeing them this little, like I don't know if y'all plan on obviously having other kids or whatnot, but it's
Hell
as
no.
part. Yeah, this is it for me. This is it for me. But it, since this is like I said, since this is it for me, is the last time I get to appreciate seeing a little baby and see what they do. So it's a blessing to be able to take that time off and be with the mom, be with the son. So I know
Yeah,
I do
man, and
love it.
also with your 3-year-old too. Take that time.
Yeah,
And I know you do. I'm not telling you to, but I'm just saying, like,
yeah,
same with me. Like, my daughter, she like we had more time alone then because it was more like mom was recovering, mom was with baby, but
exactly.
she was 3 at the time. But listen, like she's still 3 and 4. Like they can't be bored in the house all day. You know
Yeah,
what I
they
mean?
need
Yeah,
the attention too.
Yeah, dude. That's
no,
why me
hundred
and Seed
percent.
would be always at the brewery with our daughters. In the, we would tell the wife, say, "Oh yeah, we're going to the park," and we'd end up at the brewery.
Yeah, we were at the park for maybe 30 minutes.
That's fine.
No,
They ran
exactly.
around the brewery.
Yeah, and it sucks because it's hard being in December. It's like they want to run, they want to be at the park, they want to do
Yeah.
be outside and stuff like that. And it's just like it's brick, especially
Yeah, dude.
nowadays. Like it's
Yeah.
supposed to be 8 degrees tonight. Like
Dude, it's
what?
freezing right now.
Yeah,
And then
dude.
tomorrow's supposed to like 4 or something like that. Like yo,
And
we gotta wear a sweater in the house.
That's why I feel, dude, like obviously you're home now, support your wife as long as you can, but you got to also realize, and I'm going through it now, but like once you go back to work, dude, that's when reality hits, bro, because
Yeah,
now she's alone, and now she has a 3-year-old on top of what's he gonna be, 3 months at that point? Like
exactly. Yeah,
reality hits, and I'm not scaring anyone, but I'm just saying, like, hey, like your 3-year-old, he's doing great right now. I'm sure he's gonna be the greatest brother, but the jealousy does come longer because
yeah,
I've noticed that with my daughter now. You gotta remember, our world grew, their world shrunk, so they're used to all the attention on them, and now that's out the window. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
you got to realize that, and like emotion should be taken very heavily, having heavily. But sorry, the sun cruise has got me talking. But yeah, man, like it's just like it's crazy that like you can think like, oh, they're doing great, and then like 4 months, 5 months down the road, they're like, oh, I want you to spend more time with me, this and that. Like, come on, rem- remember when little brother wasn't here, like, because that does come
Yeah.
out, and they don't mean anything terrible about it, but it does come out, and
No, of course.
it's something you got to take, like, all right, let me spend some time. And my wife does a great job with that. Like, if it's nap time, dude, she makes sure she doesn't like a craft with my daughter, just them two. The other day they went to the movies together, and me and the son went to the bar. um I didn't realize the movie was like 2.5 fucking hours long, so I got to the bar a little too early, and I'm like, wow, dude, for a 4-month-old, this is this is a long stretch. There was no game on, no nothing, dude. I'm like, fuck, dude, I don't know what to do here.
You just looking at each other like, so what do we talk
Dude, I
about?
was looking at him. I'm like, where the fuck is your mother, dude? Like, I'm ready to bounce just as much as you, buddy. He did
Yeah.
all right. He started to cry in the car, but
Did she drop you off or something?
nah. So we went to the movie theaters that's connected in the mall, but the mall has a Buffalo Wild Wings.
Or was that
So
Liberty Tree or something?
yeah. So we went
Okay.
there, and they went to the movies, and their movies my wife was like fucking like rushing me out the door. She's like, oh yeah, the movie starts at 6. Little did I know the movie started at like 6:35, because I haven't been to the movies in like 10 years. The previews
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
like
all the
20 minutes,
commercials and
20,
shit.
30 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, so it didn't start until like 6:30, dude. And I'm like, I'm already fucking 2 beers in, drinking
Mhm.
these 22-ounce fucking $3 beers at Buffalo Wild Wings. I already ate because we ate dinner before we went out, and it's like, how long can I sit in this fucking Buffalo Wild Wings? It felt like a
Oh
challenge.
man. No, it definitely is. It's crazy. I mean, the one thing too, right? Shout out to the dads, but the moms, like you said, like once we go back to work, the mom kind of has the whole household on their shoulders.
Mhm.
And being home, it's like we experience a little of it. I wouldn't even say a half of it, because again, the moms are home. They're helping us out, but they have to do everything. So it's I've been trying my best to do as much as I can now. So
Yep.
it's like when I do go back to work, it's like, okay, like I didn't have to clean as much this whole time. I didn't have to cook as much this whole time, because your boy's not a chef, but I'd be cooking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
You're
I'm,
gonna,
I'm
dude,
trying.
trust me, you're gonna
Yeah.
step into it, dude. Once you go back to work, you're gonna come home from work tired, and she's gonna look at you like, "What the fuck are you tired for?
Exactly.
Yeah,
What the
we all
fuck
been
Yeah.
are
there.
you tired for?"
So yeah, no, exactly. So I'm trying my best now to do everything I can, help her out, and it's a big juggling act. And also, right, for the fellas out there, make sure you don't forget about your wife, man. Like that's the one thing that I know I've been trying to be adamant about, because obviously, again, having a 3-year-old, he wants to be next to me at all times, and of course, I want to be next to him, spending the most time I can with him. And I try my best. And obviously, we have a new baby. I want to spend the most time I have with him, but at the same time, as your wife is looking for comfort, looking for love, looking for affection, looking for help. And as the husband, as the dad, you got to be the rock. So I'm trying to be there as much as I can for her too. And I think it was, I don't know if you sent me something, Mark, but it was like, don't forget, at the end of the day, it's like the wife was the first one here, and you got to make sure she's taken care of first, because if she's taken care of, then she could take care of everything else. So I've been trying to be adamant of doing that, because like they got all these emotions and whatnot. So for the
Yep.
fellas out there, you could do everything you can at home. You could do financial shit, but if you ain't taking care of your wife emotionally, that's that can solve a lot of shit. So I've been doing
Yeah.
my best doing that.
Yeah, I agree with that too. Like I always say, like honestly, the wives are rocks in the family. They're the glue that holds everything together. You know what I mean? They
Hmm.
got to be taken care of too, dude. Because if they're not taken care of, guess what? That family's gonna fall apart.
Yeah,
So
man.
it's
Yeah.
super, super important.
I mean, that's why the grandmas, right? The most important key of the family. I feel like the grandmas are the ones that hold everything together. And guess what? One day your wife might be that grandma to hold the whole family together. You gotta make sure she can look at you and be like, "You got it? You help me?" I'm like, "Of course. Let's do it. Rock on." So trying to do what I gotta do now.
Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
Yo, D, quick transition, right? So obviously we know you were a Marine, um,
Yeah, sir.
Marine
Good
Corps
time.
veteran.
Hoorah.
Would you
Semper Fi.
say, would you say there's anything? Obviously, you've learned a lot. You grew as a man while you're in
Yeah.
the service, all that. Do you think there's not specifically one thing? Obviously, there's more, but anything that sticks out to you that you now bring into being a dad? Like anything you learned while in the Marine Corps,
Yeah.
do you now try to incorporate that into being a dad? Is whether it's structure, whether it's discipline, anything
Yep.
along those
Yep.
lines?
No, that you hit the nail on the head. But I mean, as corny or as real as it sounds, is being calm under fire. Like no matter no matter what, like you get in a car crash, you lost all your money, um, your son just hit his head and everything's go. You have to learn how to be calm, maneuver, think quick, and just operate at a systematic level. That way, again, everybody can look at you, whether it's my stepdaughter, whether it's the wife, whether it's everybody. It's like, dad's calm, dad's handling the situation, dad got me. That makes everything so much better because if I feel like if I didn't have that training, I'd be more stressed. I'd be more just kind of chaotic, and I'd still do what I got to do, and just like every other dad. I mean, it's nothing special, but I feel like the military specifically helped me you know, be a lot more calm in the craziest situations. So again, like operating on 3 hours of sleep, some people can be groggy, some people could be annoyed, some people, whatever. It's like, but me systematically think it's like, hey, I'm tired. What does that mean? It just means you're tired. That's it. Like you don't have to be mean, you don't have to be cranky, just you're tired. It's okay. Or it's like, hey, the wife's stressed out, she's yelling. Yeah, she just went through everything. It's okay. Hey, I got to figure out we're low on money because of XYZ. Okay, pick up a couple hours. Don't, So it's for me, it's just systematically figuring out issues and how to solve them in the calmest way possible at all times. And I feel like being a Marine, it's like that's your job is to, do the mission efficiently and, don't freak out. And,
Like basically
yeah,
adapt.
yeah,
Adapt.
Yeah.
adapt in the calmest way as possible.
Right.
Some people adapt, but they freak out and it all works out. But it's like, it could be done so much easier, so much more efficiently. And
Yeah.
the Marines were the smallest service out of all of them. Like Army might have over 2 million, Air Force again maybe 1 million. Other people have a lot, but the Marines were a branch off the Navy. So there's only about over 200,000. So we're a tenth the size of the Army, and again we're a department of the Navy. So we had to learn how to adapt, improvise, and overcome with everything. We got a whole bunch of hand me downs from everybody, but again, we're the ones that are first in, last out. We're the ones that when other people need help, we're the ones that get called. And again, we're the president's, you know, I would say troops. Again, every branch it is, but specifically the Marines, he can call on us just like the Coast Guard to handle business. And no, it's a beautiful thing. It's a pleasure to do all that stuff and learn the skills. But yeah, so for me, it's just handling stuff under fire calmly, and I think that's the biggest strength that I was able to bring to the dad life.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah.
So being in that in the service, are you gonna be pushing that on your sons now?
Mm,
Or are you
great
okay
question.
with whatever route they take?
Yeah, nah, whatever route they take. I mean, if they want to, I would tell them everything. I'd be 100% truthful about everything.
Yep.
But yeah, no, I'm not gonna push them any direction. Whether they want to go to college, whether they want to go to trade, whether they want to go to service, whether they want to whatever. But my thing is do something. It's not like graduate and I'm just gonna get a job at working at Best Buy or try to do whatever, like do a career, whatever. Like if they want to do music, sure, but do something while you're doing that. You don't need to because you're not doing that 10 hours a day. If you are,
Right.
then maybe it's like if you're doing your passion and religiously, then okay, I can see that. But if you're not, then have something on the back burner again, whether it's a trade. You're learning plumbing, learning electrician, learning house, carpentry, or you're going to school for whatever. Or even like I said, if they want to go in my footsteps and join the service, I'll tell them honestly. I think it's a beautiful thing. I think it makes you a better person. It's not for everybody. That's for damn sure. It is not for everybody, but if you can have an idea of what it is and kind of be prepared, then I think most people can mold into that. If you're going in it with blindfolds, then probably not because you whatever. But if you're getting told, hey, this is XYZ, you can fully prepare, switch your mind up, then you can kind of adapt to it a little easier. So whatever he wants to do it, I'm for him. And again, that's for everything, whether it's sports, whether it's jobs. I'm not gonna be the one to be like, yo, you have to do this. And the people that want to push their kids in that way, there's no right or wrong answer. I always tell people like if you say, hey, I think you should do this, I'm gonna put you in this sport. That might have been the right choice, and they might have succeeded and might become pro because you did that. So it's like I tell everybody, it's like there's no right or wrong. It's just go do what you think is the best for your kid. So for me, I think them trying to make their own choices, but I'm gonna try to guide them the best way possible.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it a lot.
you know what I'm saying? Trying to make it as easy as possible for them.
Let me transition to the smooth water review.
Ooh,
And it's an orange.
I'm a big orange fan. You already know me.
No, honestly, you don't like salsas though, do you?
I love salsa. What you mean, Marcus? I love it. I love
These taste like you left a White Claw outside opened, and then you went back the next day and drank it. Like the carbonation is gone.
So it tastes like shit.
It got that tang to it. It got that tang.
Tastes like fucking shit, dude.
Nah, I'm a salsa fan, man. I try to get rid of soda, so.
Dude,
Yeah,
wow,
I love
that's
salsa.
bad. That's bad.
You taste any orange at all?
It tastes like fucking dish soap, man.
Oh.
It tastes like the Dove orange, like fucking hand soap. Ugh. Wow,
Yeah,
that's bad. I don't think it gets worse than that.
These sun cruises are kind of smacking.
Yeah, the Sun Cruises will smack. All right, we're at the time though, so let's talk a little bit about UFC coming back this weekend, boys.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
It's about
let's
time,
do
dude. It's been a
it.
long time.
We got a nice, beautiful card, nice long card too.
Oh, Patty the Patty.
Patty
You
the
fucking
Batty.
love Patty, dude.
He wins any way he wants to win.
I mean, realistically, Patty has a good shot. I think of taking it to the ground. Good ground game, underrated ground game. I mean, I wouldn't say underrated because everybody know he has a good ground game, but low key, I think if he plays it smart, third, fourth round, gets him a little tired, tries to take him down, a little bit of an arm bar, a little bit of a choke, he can win it.
Second round sub. You heard it here, boys.
Yeah. Second round, I would say third or fourth.
Fucking sucks.
He got a tank though. Gaethje doesn't get tired. That's why he has to take it to the third or fourth.
Fucking everyone, dude. He sucks.
Gaethje only fought top 5.
Nah, I get it. No, I'm not saying he sucks. I'm just saying. I did say he sucked, but compared to Patty the Batty, he sucks. Patty's on another level, dude.
No, the thing is, right? What top 5 has Patty fought though?
I'm telling you right now, you can put any top 5 guys with Patty, and I think he wins.
Because right now I know Patty fought. He fought a beat up Ferguson. Jordan loved it.
No, that Ferguson was a layup. That was a layup.
Yeah,
right?
no, yeah.
That was just kind of like like I said, a layup, like to jump the name because it's Ferguson.
Yeah, I would say obviously his toughest fought was Chandler, but Chandler, dude, I feel like nowadays
sucks, dude.
Once he gets hit once, he just sees red. It's like, bro, this ain't a street fight. You gotta he just starts swinging, and like you said, Patty's smart. He's not gonna get goaded into that.
He knocked Chandler out, right?
He TK'd
on him or something.
Yeah. Chandler's not smart. Chandler's not. He's strong. Don't get me wrong, but he gets hit once and just starts swinging, dude. It's like, bro,
listen, I love me some Dustin Poirier, but I think Patty walks the fucking octagon.
Oh, that'd be good.
I love
that was to ever happen.
I have a Conor McGregor shirt on right now, and I feel like Patty would run a clinic on Conor.
Oh, right, yeah. No, Conor has no shot.
Round 3.
Connor was the best because of timing. Like, he wasn't fast or wasn't strong. Connor had the best timing.
But it was a different game then, dude. Now it's all
No,
wrestling, bro.
yeah, I was gonna say
it
now.
is.
I mean, Connor hasn't fought in so long that he's not gonna have that timing. I mean, there's no.
Listen, like I know,
Patty would walk
like
him.
Eddie Alvarez, what's that dude's name that he
Jose Aldo.
Chad Mendez.
Yeah.
Those guys were wrestlers, but they weren't like Patty or they weren't like Dustin, or they weren't like, I mean, Khabib. They weren't submission guys. They were wrestlers.
No. Yeah.
Mhm.
So
And they
like,
weren't tricky. They didn't have tricky stand up. It was
They
just
were
like
stocky.
whatever.
They were short.
Yeah.
They were basically Michael Chandler, which
Yeah.
McGregor probably would have laid his ass out.
No, for a fact. I mean, Patty, like I said, he's more calculated. He's more tricky.
Yeah.
So
Patty's a big dude too, bro.
Yeah.
He is. It's definitely. I feel like it's a bigger fight for Patty if he wins. Then, I mean,
Yeah.
he's gonna get a little more respect. But
If
should
you're
be
on
good.
the UFC, you want him to win. So
Yeah,
you keep
exactly. It's a bigger for the UFC if he wins.
going.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Should be good.
'Cause,
Man.
I mean, Gaethje has what, maybe 2 more years left, maybe.
If that, yeah.
And dude, honestly, Topuria fucking flatlines Gaethje. But
Topuria is
right now,
nice,
yeah.
though.
Because I mean,
only
Gaethje's
one
not gonna
that
take
I
him
can
down.
see Topuria
Gaethje's
losing
not gonna
to.
take him down.
Dude,
Yeah.
the only one he loses to is Patty.
Yeah.
Let's go. Come on, dude. Oh, Patty, oh, Patty.
You
That's
think
gotta be a good
O'Malley's
fight.
gonna take it too?
O'Malley's too long, bro.
He's too long.
O'Malley's
Exactly.
It's striker versus striker.
And Song,
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
Song's a
Song is
beast, but
tough,
he-
but
He stands there though.
Yeah. O'Malley's too long. You know, it's
What
gonna be
about-
like the Cheeto Vera fight where he's gonna take a beating, and O'Malley doesn't really run out. I mean, he's not. O'Malley has stamina. Like, he could strike all 3 rounds. Like,
Yeah,
no
dude.
issues. So
Dude, you know what fight I like? And I think it's the second fight. And I'm gonna lock it in as my dad law, because I don't think last week we did. And I could be completely wrong on this, but I'm gonna go. I'm looking at it right now so I get the name right. Denzel Freeman by KO. It's the second fight of the night. He versus Josh Hokic.
that's a
our
prelim,
prelims, right?
prelim
Yep.
fight.
That dude's the NFL guy.
Yep.
yeah,
He's
Yep.
gonna get fucking slept.
What do you think about the big black beast, Derek Lewis?
Oh man.
I mean, it's a
If
dangerous
it's over,
fight
if it's
for
dude,
both.
if it's fucking like over two rounds, he's fucking dying.
yeah.
Well,
He just
think
runs out
about
of
this,
gas,
right?
dude.
Yo, but that guy
sometimes.
that he's versing, dude.
Waldo.
He
He
got-
stands.
What's his name?
He'll stand.
That's what I'm saying.
Waldo or some shit.
Yeah. They both. So it's gonna be a striking match, and the other dude,
Oh,
he will
100%.
stand with him. So it's a fun fight. It's a fun fight.
I love watching Derek Lewis fight, even though he gets like
Yeah.
knocked out sometimes.
Yo,
I
is it
love
just
watching him
me
fight.
too? The Gene Silva guy, like I just don't like that guy.
Woof, woof,
Yeah.
woof.
Yeah, dude, that's all he does is bark.
That's all he does is bark, dude.
I don't like that guy at all.
How pissed that he's probably winning.
You
yeah,
think so?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so, dude. He
I hope
he
fucking
has
gets
momentum
frontline.
right now. That's crazy. He
I
has
also
momentum.
like the third fight of the night, Michael Johnson by TKO. See ya.
I can see that he needs it. He needs it. Yeah, the thing is, being a vet is either a good or a bad thing. Obviously, depending on your longevity. And Michael Johnson, he's not the best, but he's still smart as hell. Still smart as hell. So I can see that.
There's a Nurmagomedov fighting tomorrow too, isn't there?
Yeah, he's versing that the Figueroa.
Oh, Figgy? Yeah.
Yeah, Figgy.
He's mopping him.
That dude is plus 850, bro.
Mm.
Let's not touch that fight. Yeah,
Doug Rose.
I'll be sending off bets all day, dude. It starts at 3, dude. I'll be cracking.
I was kind of looking forward to the Amanda Nunes fight too.
Yeah, no, me
Yeah,
too.
I was kind of
Super
looking for
nice.
that comeback. It kind of sucks that Kayla Harrison
Yeah.
got hurt, but hey, it is what it is.
Or she got scared. She's scared. She's scared. But I mean, Kayla Harrison, she obviously she was gonna try to take her down, but Amanda Nunes is a black belt.
Yeah,
He ain't gonna stand with her.
and
she's
even
gonna
though
try-
she had some time
Yeah.
off, she's still probably. I think she was still gonna win that, dude.
she was still in shape.
Exactly, she's a
She's
beast,
still in shape.
bro.
It's not like she got big or anything, or is like super skinny. Like, she's still in shape. Still, whatever. So yeah,
Trains,
nah,
does
I still
whatever.
see Amanda Nunes winning because, like I said, she's gonna try to take her down. There's no way Amanda Nunes doesn't submit her if on the ground or just doesn't knock her out. So
Yeah, I hope that gets rescheduled because that was gonna be good.
Yeah.
Facts, dude. Yo, see, you want to run a little football play? Dame's not really a football guy, so let's
Let's do a
run
football
something up
like
for
a
the
UFC or
for
something.
Sunday. Let's do a
Nice.
touchdown score. How's that?
ooh,
Wow, I like it.
I'm here for it. Let's see. I'll listen.
I'm gonna go Devontae Adams, and then I'm gonna pick also Hunter Henry.
Ooh, I
With
like
the horse
that.
legs.
I'm gonna go. I'll do 2 as well. For the Pats, I'm gonna go. I'm not picking the fucking Denver Bronco. Fuck those. Fuck those guys. I'm gonna go. Drake May. I think he's gonna run one in.
Again, dude.
Yeah, I love it, dude. He's the best.
May.
Better than Brady. And then for the next game, I like Puka Nakua.
Puka.
Yep.
You're not even gonna touch JSN?
Nah, fuck him.
All right. So we're sitting at plus 5,600 on that.
Do it.
$5 wins you $3.45.
Wow. What a
That's a
bet.
nice. There goes my coffee for the week.
Yep, exactly.
I mean,
$5.
steak. Steak.com, you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
drinking those fucking pistachio Cobras, dude.
Oh, dude, those slap, dude. Not as good as the pumpkin, but
the
I like
pumpkin.
pistachio.
The pumpkin's still there though, ain't it?
Nah, they told me I asked for it too much. They told me to fuck off.
Motherfuckers. All right, man. I think we're at that moment, dude. We're at 46 minutes.
Yeah,
think
D.
Nice
let it
little
roll.
pod for the boys, for the dads.
Appreciate you coming on, dude. For real, for real.
Of course, if you ever need, another guest, give me a call. I'm glad to show up.
Yeah, dude. 3 dads fucking on a fucking blizzard weekend in New England.
Snowy days.
You know, got a nice little driveway I can shovel out. Got to do what I got to do.
Dude, I'm glad, man. I don't have to shovel shit.
I know.
No,
yeah,
it's a beautiful thing. It's
perks.
annoying.
If you guys tell me I'm a piece of shit, I get it.
Yo, see, come over, help me out.
I'm a Dadline fan. Where's my dad?
I'll take the fucking Huskies, dude.
You
Dog sled right
know?
over there.
You've been over my crib. Dude, my driveway is like a football field, man. It's I gotta grab my cousin out the bed, just to help me out.
You need a fucking one of those bobcats.
Oh,
dude, hell yeah, dude.
that'd be nice. A little quick, yeah. I'm about to call somebody, real quick. I was outside last time for like an
I'll show
hour,
that
like
for
an
a
hour and
$20
15
bet.
on 20. Hurts.
Man, can't
My
do
back.
My
Just some
back.
dads,
I'm a Dadline fan. Was my Dadline fan?
Hey. All right, boys.
All right,
We
yo.
logging off.
Yes, sir. See y'all next week.
Yes, sir. Everybody listen up, like, subscribe, share, put a
Tell 'em, D,
comment,
tell
do all
'em.
that fun stuff, do what you got to do. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for having
don't
me.
buy smooth water because I fucking think it's terrible.
Go Pats. Let's get it.
Later.
Later, guys.